Hello everyone, welcome back to Lucky15, and in this video I'll be giving you my Lucky 15 predictions for tomorrow's horse racing action. As usual here on the channel, for our first selection we go to the all-weather at Lingfield in the 110 with a horse called Human Nature, trained by Stuart Williams, who's yard in fair form at the moment. Oisin Murphy's coming back from a little break. He hasn't ridden in the last fortnight, but still a very good jockey booking. Now this horse has been running quite consistently of late, and it doesn't mind the all-weather. It's had a few career wins on the all-weather, 2 wins from 11 starts, so a fair strike rate. Now this horse ran at Kempton last time from very wide draw and was coming home strongly towards the end, so you can forgive it that run, and that was still a credible effort to finish third. Tomorrow at Lingfield it's got a better draw, and I thought tomorrow, again, if you look through the races, quite a lot of these horses coming off from an absence don't have the same level of form as Human Nature. Round about 5-2 bookmakers, I think maybe this could go off as favourite tomorrow, currently second favourite, and I think it could get us off to a good start, so he's going to be selection there. We then go to focus on the jumps action at Southwell with a horse in the 120 called Vino, Griego, 11-4 bookmakers at the moment, trained by Gary Moore, who's obviously in some good form at the moment with his big win at the weekend with Baron Alco. Also as well, we had a couple of winners today at Plumpton, so his stable going along not too badly. Jamie Moore as well is booked for the ride. Now this horse has already had a run, unlike some of the horses in the race tomorrow, when it ran in the Veterans Chase at Sandown last time, and actually a lot of its most recent runs when it has run have come at Sandown, so they've gone away tomorrow. Also as well, it's going to be dropping down in trips slightly and also in grade massively. This horse, you could argue, is quite well handicapped off its current mark after being rated in the 150s not so long ago. So for me, Vino Griego maybe might go off a little bit shorter tomorrow, and I think is the one that you've all got to beat. So for me, that's the selection there. We then go to the 220 for our next selection with a horse called General Custard, 2-1 bookmakers at the moment, trained by Ollie Murphy. Aidan Coleman's booked for the ride. This horse does carry a penalty tomorrow, but I shouldn't worry too much. I think it's going to relish going up in 3 miles because if you look at the breeding of this horse, it's got a lot of stamina in its pedigree, so no worries with it going up in trip. Also as well, this horse has previously won before at Weatherby, and then just ran into Lucy Wadham's movie legend last time out at Fakenham, but still wasn't a bad run, and this horse is rated off a mark of 123 as his official mark. That might be a bit stiff, but if it can run anywhere near that level, I think it should be taking this race. Ollie Murphy's horses are running okay as well, so for me, I thought General Custard could go well and was probably the one you want to be with at 2-1. The final horse comes tomorrow in the 250 with a horse that I'm annoyed I didn't back it last time, because I backed its first ever bumper run, but last time it went and won a bumper at Southwell, so they're bringing it back to where it won its bumper. It's 5-1 bookmakers at the moment, Prophet's Prayer. It's trained by Emma Lavelle, who's stable in pretty good form at the moment. Aidan Coleman as well is booked for the ride, who rode that winner last time at Southwell with its bumper race, and I thought this horse could go really well. Emma Lavelle's stable in really good form at the moment, and you should be taking note of a lot of her runners. She's got some really decent hurdlers. She had a nice hurdler that won last week at Lingfield, and Prophet's Prayer as well hasn't been wasted around with. She's going hurdling quite quickly after that bumper win, and I think they're keen to get her going over the obstacles, and I thought 5-1 tomorrow. This horse might have a bit of a class edge. Also as well, it's going to get the 4-year-old allowance as well, so it's going to be receiving weights from some of the 5-year-old mares, and I thought Prophet's Prayers tomorrow could be the one you want to be with, and I thought 5-1 was a fair price. So they're the tips for tomorrow's horse racing action. If you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button for more horse racing related videos. You can also follow me on Twitter as well. My handle is @LuckyLoaders15, and that's all I've got to say, so please gamble responsibly. Hopefully we can have some winners tomorrow, and we'll be seeing you soon.